What's up, everyone? I just wanted to make this really quick because it's been pretty beneficial to me. And for those of you who have not joined Canva yet, this is an opportunity for you to take advantage of this free resource. I have a paid plan, but just to get started, it's not necessary. Anywho, what this is about sprucing up your LinkedIn profile. You can also, do this in other platforms. I'm actually going to show you really quick how I just repurposed one and just remixed it so that it can fit into YouTube. So right here is my LinkedIn header, right? You can actually see it as we speak right now. In fact, I'll just go ahead and go to my LinkedIn so that you can see what I'm talking about. So when people see your profile, they're going to be introduced to you, right, so to speak. So you want to make sure that this right here stands out. Now, if you have a tagline, go ahead and use it. If you don't, just make it something snappy, catchy. You essentially just have a few seconds. And here's what I mean by it. So, like, people just hear, right? This is what people are basing, right, their perception if they're going to click on your stuff or not. So again, this is just a very quick intro. I will be making more, but this one in particular I thought was pretty cool because it's gotten me pretty awesome traction. So what you're looking at right here, right, what we're about to talk about is this. And this is a great opportunity for you to let people know what you do, who you are. I have gone ahead and remixed this about 2-3 times in the last 2-3 months actually. I swapped it out once a month just to see what would get me the most traction, and so far this one has gotten me the most traction. In fact, I've gotten new subscribers to my YouTube channel. I had a few followers join me over on Twitter, and also on Instagram I had a few people DM me asking me questions. So here's exactly what I did. So as you see right here, here's mine, right, and here's actually the setting that you're going to look for. So when you go onto Canva, you're going to look for the LinkedIn banner, which is going to show you this. So I'll go ahead and open up one like this and open up the one that I did. So you're actually going to have access to some templates and things that you can use, right? So here's exactly how I just made it so you can see it. So click here, right? You can go ahead and remix it. Now here's the one that I did. And as you see, just so that you see that the proof is in the pudding, I didn't do anything fancy. I'm going to save that energy and put it into something else. But I actually wanted to go ahead and specifically show you, more importantly, the size and a font that has worked the best. So 32, etc. So if you wanted to just go ahead and make your own, so for example, let's say you, by the way, here, what to put, right? Here's another thing that I learned through trial and error. I used to have what would be my tagline, lead more, blah blah, and I just noticed that it didn't really resonate the same. So you need something that's going to uh, announce you. So right, so you know what do I want to be? That's just the key thing of what to look for. If you have other social media profiles, please go ahead and insert them here. In fact, what you're going to go ahead and do is go to Elements. And now I already have them there, right? But you can go ahead and search, for example, if you have an Instagram handle, just click here, and these are the options that you're going to have. Let's say you chose this one, not the one I chose. Let's say you chose this one. You can go ahead, remix it, make it your own. I just happen to go along with this. Now, again, I mentioned the font. It's not that important, but at the same time, it's just what I've noticed. The League Spartan is a very good one. I actually use Montserrat a lot, but League Spartan tends to perform a little bit better. And I figured that if you can find one that works for you, please go ahead. Another good thing to notice is that, let me go ahead and zoom. Take a look at here. I added a call to action. I just wanted to see what it would do, and it has, in fact, helped a lot. More than anything, what helped a lot was, including right here, growthhacks.com, Kesarfati at growthhacks.com, I noticed that direct. So on my analytics, I noticed that my direct traffic went up after I did this. I did this across the board, actually, on my YouTube channel as well as my LinkedIn. Now, I just started my YouTube. I'm kind of like getting back into it. It took a long hiatus, but here's exactly. So what you see here, right? If you do happen to have a YouTube channel, this will apply to you. If not, this is pretty much the end of the video. But ultimately, this is also what you can do with that is you can remix it and end up with something like this. Now, this one I'll do a little bit later. I'll explain why it looks like that. But here's an example of how I just repurposed everything over there and did it there. So just a quick and painless video. Wanted you to, kind of get your feet wet, start optimizing your LinkedIn profile. From my personal experience, I gotta tell you, man, I'm getting way more reach on my LinkedIn. In fact, here's what my page looks like right now. Made sure to change this up. This has been a game changer alone. In fact, this alone has created the most growth in action. And then I'll get into some of this right here, adding case studies. I just started sharing some articles as well. So I'll catch you in the next video. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please feel free to shoot me a private message.